What's up, guys? Alright, we're gonna do this rapid fire. I apologize for the lighting. I apologize for, I'm very drunk. It was a bad idea to do drinking games for this pay-per-view. Um, First pre-show match, Triple Threat Cruiserweight Championship, new champion Drew Gulak. Uh, WWE has completely botched 205 Live. I don't see that changing anytime soon. I'm not too bothered about that. Let's go first into the first match of the pay-per-view. Becky Lynch versus the Sassy Southern Belle. Yeah. It was a bad match. It was probably the worst match I've ever seen with Becky in it. Unfortunately, I just think it's a regard of Sassy Southern Belle being greener than turtle shit, in my opinion. Yeah, no, it was bad. Moving on to the second match of the night. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn taking on the New Day minus Kofi Kingston. Really, really decent match. A lot better than the first outing. Sorry, I didn't give grades for the other ones. Letter grades, number grades, tell me what you like better in the comments. For this time, we'll go letter grades. Triple Threat, we'll go with a B. Becky, D. D. It was really bad. A lot of botches. A lot of audible calls for spots. Just unfortunately wasn't that great. I've seen a lot of better women's matches. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn defeat Xavier and Big E. C plus. I think it went on for a little too long. I think that a lot of these matches I think could have been shorter if we weren't trying to reach pay-per-view length. I think that these matches could have been a lot shorter. We kind of like danced around the narrative, ignored the narrative, and then I just think there were better narratives to be played. Like in this match, I think that you could have ended it quickly, or with the Big E comeback, it could have been a lot more concise. I think that was the big problem. You obviously want to give this time, you want to let it breathe, but I just think it was too long. After that, we go to... I'm trying to remember the pay-per-view order, I'm sorry. Jesus. I can look it up, but I'm not going to. So we'll just shoot from the hip for the rest of this, if you're okay with that. SmackDown Women's Championship. Oh no, we went to Ricochet and Samoa Joe next. Decent match. Really confusing finish. The booking of this pay-per-view wasn't the greatest, in my opinion. I agree with Ricochet being U.S. champion. I would have carried it on. What are you going to do with Samoa Joe now? You can't tell me you have a plan other than maybe feuding with Ricochet. And tell me that U.S. title doesn't feel basically worthless at this point. Yeah. After that, we go to the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. We have heels being openly cheered a lot more than baby faces in this match, and that's just a sign of the times with WWE's booking. Daniel Bryan was chanted through the entire freaking match, and yeah, still failing with grades. Ricochet versus Joe, C minus. There's no chemistry there, in my opinion. I think these two could have a great match. Just need a little more chemistry. SmackDown Tag Team match was decent. Nothing to write home about. A couple spots where I didn't really understand where we were really going. I think we could have had a total different story that would have been better. C. SmackDown Women's Championship. I would have liked to see Alexa take this. I think Bayley's a stale character at this point. Would do better with some time off. We could have gotten Sasha back, do something. Anything than what we got. The ending just sucked. It totally sucked, honestly. I'm gonna give this one a D. it was decent, but it's just, yeah. So after that, we go to Roman versus Drew. Decent match, but this, again, too long. This pay-per-view was, even for a B show pay-per-view, it was too long. You could have easily chopped a couple minutes off every one of these matches. In my opinion. It's just a matter of, do you want to have a pay-per-view with every match having 8 minutes or less? So then we go to, where do we go to from there? Oh, this is fine. This is fine, honestly. I think we'll go with a C, in my opinion. After that, we go to SmackDown WWE Championship. This was bad, in my opinion. There was no chemistry. There was a whole lot of spots where it's just one guy throwing the other into the steel cage, and that's, yeah, no. I'm gonna go with a B on this one. I like Goofy. I like Dolph. It was just a boring match. I was bored throughout. And the main event of the night, we go to Seth Rollins versus Baron Corbin with the sassy Southern Belle as the referee. It's lazy booking. It's so lazy. And then we go to the point where it's immediately lost track of thought. I'm sorry, I'm very drunk. By the way, Guinness Blonde, very delicious. Not sponsored, but feel free to sponsor me. It was just very bad. It went on for too long. It was the biggest problem. Not just decent. It's been done before, and it's hard to do with something that hasn't been done before, but at the same point, I just would like to see something different at this juncture. And then Becky comes out to make the save. John Cohen, B minus for the moment after where it was cool, but this pay-per-view was weird. It was decent wrestling, bad booking, weird decisions. WWE had a chance tonight against all the criticism, against everything that they've been working against with AEW, New Japan, Moxley leaving, all this, and they blew it. It wasn't bad. It was worse than bad. We can deal with bad. We can respond to bad. You can't do anything with indifference. And tell me that there are a lot of fans out there right now that are indifferent to this pay-per-view. I'm making a 10-minute video on it right now, and I don't know how to drive home the point that it's eh. So, it exists. Dang. That's the sin. That's the problem. It exists. You could have done all this in a month from Extreme Rules. Overall, C+. It's an average pay-per-view. You're paying $9.99 a month for it. So, I'm disappointed. I would like to see something different. If it works, some English could have had some surprises. It could have done something. It's just, I don't feel that this did anything. That's the next problem. Alright guys, on that note, if you've liked this drunken tirade, please hit like. If you'd like to see more, there will be more of these videos, but for future reference, I will send them out the next morning. But yeah guys, subscribe, support the channel, share with your friends if you think they'd like it, and I will see you all in the next one. This probably counts as 2 Monday videos, so definitely enjoy it. Peace.